committee is coming by. The sheriff's badge ain't worth a thing when the justice ain't got wings. So we take it into our hands and we make them understand. Vigilantes in the shadows, that's where we ride. When the law can't see, we walk the other side. With a vengeance in our hearts and a fire in our eyes. Vigilantes in the shadows till the day they die. The town's been burning with fear and hate, but we're coming for the ones who sealed our fate. With a rope and a fire in the night, we're gonna make sure they see the light. The law may say it's black and white, but we know it's red and it ain't right. We'll do what the law won't do to see the guilty through. Vigilantes in the shadows, that's where we ride. When the law can't see, we walk the other side. With a vengeance in our hearts and a fire in our eyes. Vigilantes in the shadows till the day they die. The wind it howls like a banshee's cry. Outlaws tremble when we pass by. Ain't no mercy, ain't no grace, just the justice of a hard-pressed place. Vigilantes in the shadows, that's where we ride. When the law can't see, we walk the other side. With a vengeance in our hearts and a fire in our eyes. Vigilantes in the shadows till the day they die. So when the town sleeps and the moon's running high, you'll hear the gallop of the horses stride. And if you're guilty, best be prepared, 'cause the Vigilance Committee will be there.
Hello and welcome to the Vigilance Committee. Today,
Yeah.
yeah, good to see you people.
It is a very special day. It's the 2-month anniversary of Lions One's passing, May 30th, 2025.
Yeah, and even more questions are arising, aren't they? Last live stream that we did, we shared a couple of videos. One of the rabbits, Sheriff Needs Training, and I think Andrea put that out. And it turns out this guy's actually investigating Lion One's death.
Yeah, that dumb cop that doesn't even know reasonable articulable suspicion and what that might be is involved in this alleged murder investigation that they're trying to make us think that they're actually doing. But and the Mark Owens turns out to be way more involved than we knew.
Yeah, we showed him on our last live stream with JJ.
Yeah, the corrupt jailer for Meade County, Kentucky.
Yep, and GS.
GS was the videographer for the day.
Yeah, and here's the thing: when we did this live stream, 2 days ago. Generally, GS is always critiquing what I'm putting out, and he never mentioned that this Mark Owens was not part of the sheriff's department. We were assuming that he was, and he didn't correct that. I wonder why.
I wonder
Does he
why.
know
Well,
something?
GS doesn't like to deal in facts, you know. Alternative truth is his forte for sure. You know,
Yeah, he's
but
always
yeah. But they can't keep the truth from us. We're gonna figure it out. No, Mark Smith, okay, is
Mark Owens.
Mark Owens. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lieutenant Corn Colonel
Retired
retired.
military. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
retired Lieutenant Corn Colonel. Uh self-professed. I haven't seen any evidence of that, but maybe Master Sergeant retired will.
Look
Um
into it. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, we really could use his perspective and his knowledge, you know.
yeah.
We really could
He.
because well, the Kaiser connection alone, you know,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
the Kaiser connection, Michael Kaiser, right?
yeah,
He killed Donald Atwater Cameron Jr.
yeah.
and
So I do have my disclaimer up here. We're not lawyers, and any opinions that are stated are the opinions of my guests, not necessarily my own. But yeah, it's just a disclaimer, folks. It's just to cover my channel's butt. But I don't really care. I have pretty much the same opinions as people, so we'll just leave it at that.
right, that's all part of the cult.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
and I did do my 3 bows this morning.
yes,
And at
yes,
4:20, I will do my 3 bows again. So
yes, yes. Um,
mm,
and there will be more rules to follow.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure. Count on it, Cliff.
Okay.
Okay. But there's been a lot of concern, well, interest and lack of answers, I would
Yep.
say, from the Mitchell County Sheriff's Office,
Yeah.
right, in regards to who was the registered owner of the murder weapon.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it's the 2 month anniversary, and they still can't even answer who the registered owner of the murdered weapon is. And then we find out that one of the investigators, at least, because I think it's come out, is it Ashley Bean or Beam? I'm not
Beam is in
sure.
Mary. M is in Mary.
Okay, all right, all right. Ashley Beam is the lead detective, I believe. Is that what
Yes.
you've gathered too? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, but one of the other detectives, I have to use that word. It was more like detective. If you watch that video, he's a total detective that doesn't even know reasonable articulable suspicion. Stop this guy for no fucking crime, demands his ID, yada yada. Lion One
Well, he didn't
was,
even stop him. The guy was parked on private property. It's like what?
but Lion
Right?
One made a video about
Yeah.
him,
Yep.
right, and critiqued him. And so I think, well, it's pretty obvious that he has a conflict of interest here, right? He has reason to not like Lion One because she critiqued his dumbass. I mean,
Yep.
why is he a detective? Is this guy politically connected in the small town, you know, politics of Spruce Pine or
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell County? Is that what's going on here? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you see, this guy's all attitude, but no brains.
Yep.
right? Zero brains. You can tell right there. Thanks for pulling up that picture. Yeah.
And these guys are petty too. So if you say anything against them, they're going to hate you forever. I mean, that's just been um, my experience watching all of these cops, detectives, sheriff's officers. When they meet somebody with a camera and they look stupid, and you make them look stupid on the internet, they will if not only they hate you, but they'll retaliate against you too. And I believe they'll retaliate whether you're still alive or in death. I think they're just that petty. So
Just that petty. Yeah. I mean, the consensus is that Billy did it, right? In one way or another, he's involved. Okay.
right,
And I think there's plenty to make the arrest. Plenty, because I mean, they arrest anybody and everybody for using cursey words and
mm-hmm.
pointing a camera in their direction. So I think they can manage to get this guy off the street if they wanted to. Right.
Yeah,
And, they've been given a wide berth, right, by the community, but more and more, I think the viewers are starting to ask questions about this so-called investigation, right?
yeah,
And when they're going to produce some results.
yep. And I think they might be feeling the pressure right now, but I'm not sure. I just don't know. Uh, what do you folks think? Do you think that they're feeling any pressure at all and about ready to make a statement or some sort of an arrest? I mean, there's other crimes too that are arrestable offenses that they've been investigating, and I think they should be able to move on some of those. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, for one thing, he's intimidated 2 witnesses with threats.
Yeah.
Right? That alone could get
Well, that's a
him
minimum of 2 witnesses. I think there's probably 3 or 4 or even more. We just don't know.
right,
But 2 for sure.
but we know of 2 on the record on the YouTubes, in the
Mm-hmm.
interwebs, in the magical land of no take backsies.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. And he thinks that there's take backsies, Cliff. He's been trying to delete evidence this entire time.
Yeah.
Right.
Those live streams right after her death, where he made some statements that are conflicting with other things on other channels, like GS's channel, for instance. His story has changed every time he talks, and so we've been documenting all of that, all of the inconsistencies, and I'm just wondering if the sheriff's department hasn't seen these inconsistencies. They have to have. I mean, you would think that they'd be following social media as well as doing their own groundwork, but who knows?
But he was also very concerned about that intro video of mine with Lion One, the unedited version, which he went and deleted that off of the Press On channel.
Yeah, he
And
deleted all the videos that you had on there.
He deleted all the videos that were public, but then
Yeah.
in addition to that, he deleted one video that wasn't public, and that was the intro unedited version.
Yeah.
Right.
Of you and Lion One sitting in the rocking chairs and with the dogs on your laps. Yeah.
Right. But in the unedited version, there were 2 takes.
Yep. And I saw those.
Right.
I remember watching them.
And Billy came over and moved Lion One's chair closer to me while she was sitting in it.
Yep.
Right. And she didn't pay any attention to him. But he just moved her chair. It was like ridiculous. Made no sense at all. But he moved her
he didn't
chair.
move it far enough to make a difference on camera either.
He moved it like 1.5 inches, but he just like walks over and he like has to move her chair, like some sort of little control thing, but
Yeah.
she didn't miss a beat.
No, she didn't even pay attention to what he was doing. She was focused on making a video with you because she wanted everyone to know that you two were close friends.
Well, it was more about the message, right? What are we
Yeah,
going to do? Right? We're
yeah,
going to press on, right? And then, this, right? And then she says,
full circle.
so we're going to go full circle, right? Because that's what that means, is going full circle.
Yeah,
And the yeah, the coffee, right? These are all part of the cult.
yeah, yeah,
These are
yeah.
all, yeah. Um,
Everyone in the union knows the little things that we do, little
yeah.
codes
The little
that we
things
have.
that we do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
like our bond, everybody
oh,
has bond numbers.
everybody is issued a bond number
Yeah,
immediately.
yeah,
And if the sovereign citizens want to come for it, then that will be that.
yeah. And that's mainly government officials. They want to come after our bond numbers
Yeah.
because they're sovereign citizens.
Yeah. They're backed by solid gold, believe that, but they're built on genuine sincerity. But you can come for them, and that will be that.
Yeah. All you have
Just
to do is, what's the email again? All they have
just
to do is email.
just Gmail me at www.frauditorbonds@yahoo.com.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah. What's BSBT's bond number, Cliff?
It is. And you guys can go ahead and type this out in the chat. It
Yeah,
is
because
867.
his is available to anybody. I'll
Yeah,
freely give up his bond. Go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead, Cliff. What
It's
is it?
8675309.
Yep. Yep. Come
That's
get
his
it.
bond number.
Come get
And
it.
that'll be that.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. But this Mark Owens, we can't forget about him because, okay, remember Mark Owens was with JJ, the corrupt jailer of Meade County, and being filmed by the Grief Grifter, otherwise known as uh, uh,
Yes. Yeah.
GS. And
And there's Mark Owens. There's a picture of him.
yeah, retired Lieutenant Corn Colonel, and
Yeah.
he is an arms dealer,
Yeah.
right? I know. Who would have thunk that there would be an
Yeah.
arms dealer in this story? Now this guy, Lion One, knew him, and she talked to him 2 or 3 days before her death,
From
and
my
she
understanding, too, the sheriff's department has interviewed him as well.
yeah,
I don't know that.
they have. So the sheriff's department, in their investigation, did see fit to go interview this guy. I mean, I can't imagine why, other than the fact that he's a fucking arms dealer and he knew Andrea, and there's this gun that nobody knows who owned it,
Or where it
and
came from.
or where it came from. And she talked to him 2 to 3 days before she died. I'll get that exact time and everything. I have that. And
And what
then
is JJ's and GS's connection to this? Because they
well, hold
know this
on,
guy.
Cliff. Hold on.
Yeah.
Now, she talked to him for a while, and she told him everything that Billy had done, right? All the dirty details, and then when the house was unavailable to Billy and the Hawk after the murder,
The night of death, yeah.
then Mark Owens here retired lieutenant corn colonel. He purchased a motel room for 2 nights for Billy and the Hawk, even knowing what Billy had done, right? And all the signs of fucking murder that should be ringing in this guy's head. He goes and
Mm-hmm.
buys the suspects a room for 2 nights to lay low, I guess. I don't know. And he's an arms dealer.
Mm-hmm. Very sus. Very sus.
I mean, that gun had to come from somewhere and shit. And there's some missing guns too, I think. There's some missing guns that are unaccounted for.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Hawk on his Facebook page said he was selling some guns too, just recently, right?
I don't do
That's
Facebook, so I don't know what's going
yeah.
on Facebook.
I don't either, but I have had some people tell me that they were on Facebook and noticed
Well, we
there
need
was a
some
post with him.
screenshots. We need some
Yeah, we do.
screenshots. Yeah.
We do. Maybe we'll get those for the next live stream we do, because we're not going to quit. We might stop for a bit, but we're never going to quit on
Well,
this.
today is going to be action fucking Jackson all day. There's 3 streams scheduled for today, including this one. You know, it's in all 3 are going to be packed with new goodies. Taking it around the union like we do in, you know.
That's right. That's right. We're going to keep this in the spotlight for as long as it takes.
Well, it's not that hard. It's a big fucking
No,
union and they all care, right? And
that's right.
and there's a lot more channels that want to get involved in this. You know, we're building a big huge base of support that's solid, you know, and on firm ground. Uh
Yeah.
and you know, believes in this investigation, right? The importance of it, and also, you know, cares about Lion One and her impact in this community, right? Because, you
Yep.
know, it was one thing when I was saying that, you know, but it's another thing now because you can see how big of a deal she was in this
Yeah.
community just by the outpouring of support from,
Huge. She was a
yeah,
huge force. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
She was the
exactly.
diplomat.
Yeah, but nobody really knew it. I knew it, you know, but
Yeah.
like nobody knew she was talking to everybody. You see what I'm saying? Except me, I knew. But like most everybody didn't know that, like they had a relationship with her, like they saw her in her comment section. They didn't know she was on everybody's comment section.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
I
They
I
didn't
saw
know.
her in a lot of chats because I go to a lot of chats and I always saw her. And
Uh-huh.
when she reached out to my channel when Nikki and I were partners, and she actually spoke with Nikki on the phone asking us to do that State Pickwas story 8 months ago. And then she came up on our panel too. I forgot all about it, that she even came up on the panel and talked about that story.
Did
I'll
she
probably
show
put
her
that out
face?
again.
Did she show
No,
her
she
face?
did. No, she didn't come on camera, but
Okay.
I knew it was her.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. There's not a whole lot of video with her. I do actually have some video of her on the Press Now channel. It's not, most of it hasn't been shown, but I do have video because I was there
Yeah.
and we went to a city council meeting or a county meeting or some meeting, and I filmed for a while. I have lots of video and she was in it, and
Yeah.
I'd have to
Well, I
take a
watched
look
a
at that.
video too on the Press Harder channel where you featured both her and the rabbit. Um,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the
I
Press
did
Harder
that for
channel.
her. I
Yeah,
did
I
that
know.
for her. Uh
I knew you had
obviously.
feelings about Rabbit from the beginning. You just didn't want to voice them out of respect for her, and I get that
Well, the
too.
video is, I mean, I can know he's a murderer and he's a bad guy, while also knowing that he, I mean, that the government has fucked him, in
Yeah.
certain ways, right? Like convicted him of
Yeah.
doing things that I don't think he was committing a crime per se,
Right.
right? You know, he like he held that sign in the council meeting that said, "I'm no gynecologist, but I know a cunt when I see one." Now, he
Yeah.
apparently stole that whole idea from Sean Porter, right?
Yep.
Because Benghazi has no original thoughts or ideas. He's memorizing somebody else's, latching on to an identity, to a
Yep.
personality,
Yep.
you know, and trying to be that, right? Because he has identity issues,
Yep.
hence the rabbit suit, the low self confidence, like Erica was, pointing out so
And the reason
well.
why he lashes out is because somebody will question him at any point, and he's going to lash out. He always does. I've seen him on panels just go off many, many times. So I've seen that side, and he's, my opinion, he's a lunatic. So
Well, this Mark Owens guy, though, um, I mean, talk about the two-faced double talk and jive turkey maneuver that was to go and buy them a motel room after Andrea. So if this guy's super bad news, which he might fucking be, and
yeah,
Andrea told him all this stuff, and
yeah,
he knows, I mean, he's connected with GS and JJ.
yeah. And GS, I'm surprised he critiques everything I do, but he did not correct us when we thought this guy was with the sheriff's department in the last live stream. He did not correct that part,
No,
and
because he
he
doesn't
corrects
want us to
everything.
know. He doesn't
He
want us
didn't
to
want us
know.
to know.
No,
Yep,
but we
that's my
know.
opinion too.
We
Yeah,
fucking know. We know, bro. God
yeah,
almighty.
yeah,
This guy wishes he was in the sheriff's department, I think, right about now. But
yeah.
he doesn't.
I wish I'd been a fly on the wall during his interview. Man, oh man.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if he wanted to get up on and tell us, talk to us up here,
Sure.
he
Yeah, we'd
could.
have him up and we'd be fair. Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have his number somewhere. I'll figure it out which one's his, because I have the phone list, the Lion one's call history
Oh, okay. Yeah,
for the
that's
entire
right.
month of May
That's right. Yep.
and June. The first 6 days of June. So one day after her birthday, that's one day after the memorial service.
Yeah.
Right. Another video that Billy thought that he could hide. Well, first he did it in sideways, right? He did a sideways live stream. It was fucking sideways and shit. But
Kind of like I've done a couple of times where it's like kitty corner or something. It's like a
no, it
weird
was like the phone was turned. It was on horizontal, but then they turned the phone, and then so what it does is it takes a horizontal picture, but it's sideways, and so then you have to
right.
flip it, right? So like
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
watching on a computer, you'd have to actually turn your computer screen to be able to see it
Uh,
straight, but I fixed it. And
yeah. My audience knows that I do that sometimes too. It's like, whoops, I messed that one up.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, there is information coming out, all the time, constantly. But also there's a real good list of testimony from Billy, right? Because there's the one phone call that everybody's heard from Billy to Alicia, right after the murder. And then there's another phone call that probably most of you have heard about, that there is this phone call between the Hawk, Donald Carney, and Alicia shortly after Billy called Alicia. And that will be coming to a YouTube's near you soon. Stay tuned. But I do love my surprises. That's all part of the cult classic. But
Yeah.
then after that, so even before, like, this had ever gone public on YouTube or anything, Billy got on a live with Mountain Mama, and he got on a live with Generally Specific. And he did a memorial service live stream on June 5th, which was Lion One's birthday, that wasn't missed on me. How they're celebrating Lion One's birthday after she was murdered by him. I found that to be incredibly disrespectful, right? And that will play out in the sentencing, factor of this hearing. I mean, he's being tried in multiple courts, right?
Yeah.
I think right now we're up to probably about 15 different courtrooms that he's being tried in. And there's no due process. There's no right to remain silent. There's no protection from cruel and unusual punishment. There's none of that in the court of public opinion.
That's right.
And
there's nothing wrong with the court of public opinion either. It's public opinion, public. People have the power to sway the narratives. And he's putting out a narrative that is just not believable. And from my understanding too is that Don the Hawk called within like an hour of talking to the Rabbit, right? It was like when you say shortly after, it was same day.
I think an hour is a long time. I think it was a lot sooner than an hour. I think it was within like minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
I can't wait to hear that conversation too. Well, think I've already heard it, but it was a long time
you've
ago,
heard it. Yeah, you've heard it. Me, you, Brandon Mitchell, and BSBT heard it when her dad played it for us. Right. That's why I can just be like, trust me, bro.
Why did they think? I mean, think about it. We traveled a lot of different places, went to a lot of different places. If you go back and look at our live streams, we were in certain places doing products, and but there was, other reasons we were in those particular areas as well. I'm not going to elaborate on that, but you guys can figure it out.
Well, probably not. Probably not. But no,
I'm not going to say anything
the day I found out she died was June 1st. That was 2 days after she died.
And we were in Denver.
Well, it wasn't really a 2 full days because
it was in the morning.
Well, it was like 3. We're thinking it was around 3:30 on Friday that she died. And so then, I found out in the morning when I woke up. I saw the text from User and Loser, and that was at 8:30 a.m. when I turned on my phone, and then the text came in. So I don't know when it was sent.
Respond to that text.
Oh, I responded, just not to him directly, but there was an instant response. I called. I called everybody. Everybody. And let him know that Billy had killed her, I
Yeah, I
didn't
remember
find
we
it.
came to
I
pick
didn't
you up.
find any disagreement or anything. There was. I wasn't the only one calling
No,
everybody.
no, no, no.
But within a week, we were on the road,
Yeah,
and we picked up Brandon, and we got BSBT.
yeah,
And then West Side flew in and met us
yeah,
in Philly.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 days later, we dropped her off at the airport in Boston after we went to the Boston Harbor and poured some tea into the Boston Harbor and videoed a new intro that you're eventually going to put out. We don't get to know when he does things until he does them. So that's just part of the culture, the cult.
Yeah, the cult. Yeah, don't be shy about it. And I mean, I make some concessions too. Like, in order
Yeah.
to be a cult leader, like I'm not allowed to ever shave my beard and stuff, ever. Like ever trim it or anything at all and shit. It's part of being a cult leader.
Yeah.
It
And I
is.
know that some people are calling you Mr. It, I guess.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
But you don't have that identity.
No, that's for them. I mean, they're
Yeah.
shotgunning, right? The thing is
Yep.
that I mean that's a little, we'd have to go off topic, way off topic to really talk about
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
this Mark Owens and JJ and GS really concerns me.
Yeah. I would like to know more about that connection. I really would. I think maybe they need to be questioned too by the sheriff's office in Mitchell County, the investigators. I don't know, but there's something there. Just don't. I can't pinpoint what it might be. Um, but just GS hiding the facts, knowing that this guy wasn't with the sheriff's department, knowing these things and not correcting me on it. I mean, he corrects everything he can possibly correct that comes out of my mouth. And for him to not do that, that's suspect. What's he hiding? You know?
What is he hiding? A whole lot of shit. I mean, and he seems to know the frauditor rules, or at least some of them.
Yeah. But then he
Have
talks
you
about
have
violations. It's
have
like
you
he
peeped
knows
on that?
cop
No,
speak too.
no, he knows some of the commandments, the frauditor commandments,
Yeah. I think
the
he's
10
starting to study.
commandments.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm saying that he's got a source for the frauditor commandments
Mm.
because
Yeah.
those are top secret,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? But
Yeah. So he's getting some information somehow, some way. Um,
he knows thou shalt use big words.
yeah. Yeah. He does know that. He looks them up and analyzes them and memorizes them and then says them for about a month until he can find another big word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
rule number 7, commandment number
Yeah.
7. Thou shalt
Yeah.
use big words.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if they're out of context. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to use them right. But if you use big words, you can count. I mean, at least with the government, you can count on the fact that their heads will explode and they'll
Yeah.
buzz off. They'll buzz off.
Yep. Yep. They don't really know big words.
No, just like now, if we have a picture of that detective again.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and pull this down and we'll pull up that detective again.
Yeah,
That's with
because
the Mitchell County Sheriff's Department.
big words fucked him up. That guy kept
Yep.
asking if he was detained, whoever was filming, and he never could answer and shit because big words,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Can we see some of that again?
Yeah, I'd like to. I know he said his name, and
Okay.
I'd like to find that part. So bear with me here. I'm going to back up just a little bit here because he asks him to identify himself, and I think he does. So let's go ahead and play it.
So you, if I'm not free, if I'm not detained, I'm getting out of my car.
Towards the end of all your house, 25, 50.
Sir,
Really
I mean, why'd you roll up on me like that? I didn't think something wrong. I don't appreciate it.
I just having some problems with it.
No problems at all. No problems at all.
I'm listening. Yes,
I was trying to help you out with the information. I don't answer questions. I mean, I'm not who you're looking for.
okay, that's fine. Then why are you sitting?
Huh, I just got here like 2 minutes ago.
Okay, you're sitting here beside somebody else's vehicle.
This is my friend's vehicle.
Why didn't you?
It's none of your business.
Okay.
Am I free to go or am I being detained? I'm gonna walk away. You're gonna have to put...
You got my ID.
No, sir, I don't have not committed a crime. You can try that. No, sir. I'm gonna step out. If I'm not free, if I'm not being detained, am I being detained?
At this point,
For what crime? For what crime?
this is
This is live stream, sir.
it is. It's a
You're making a big mistake
Okay. Then why don't you tell me your driver's
because it's none of your business. Sir, let me see your license.
You're on a highway.
No, I'm not. You're trying to stir up
Is your
something.
friend over here?
Yes, he is.
What's your friend's name?
I'm not telling you anything, sir.
Okay.
You're dead wrong for this.
Whose vehicle?
This is none of your business. It's my wife's vehicle.
Okay. Where do you live at?
None of your business.
It's
Am I free to go?
not at this.
Am
point.
I being detained?
You are at this.
For what?
Listen, I pulled up. I asked you if you.
And I said, right here.
Right here.
Right there, that was nervous laughter because he knew he couldn't be doing what he was trying to do. He was gaslighting.
Yeah.
So I think he does ask him for his name and badge number here in a minute. So
I really
don't
want to
think
hear what Lion One had to say because she does quite a bit of commentary in this, which is unusual. There's not a lot of videos like this.
we can go back to the beginning on this. when
No,
he
no, no,
speaks.
no, no. She does some more
Or after
humorous
this?
comedy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, what's that?
What's what?
Let me get right here. There's some comedy here. Looks like. Let's see.
Right, boys?
Sure, whatever, dude.
Oh, I gotta pee. Hand me that empty bottle, Stan.
What? Just pull over.
Stan, you need to learn some things about being a man. Give me that bottle.
Who's that face? What the hell? That
There's a reason God made our
What are you
penises like
watching?
little hoses.
It's the same video.
No, you're watching. What do you mean? Your live stream from yesterday? Is that what we're watching?
Yeah, it's the same video. It's Andrea's video.
Oh, it is. Well, who's that guy?
Yeah.
That face that was put on?
I don't know. I don't know. But we'll go back. We'll go by it. Let's see right here again.
Wait, the video that I sent you with of that.
Yeah, it's the same exact video. See, I'm scrolling back and forth.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
she talks over top of the video. If you would have just
Okay.
let it play, I don't.
Okay. We'll just let it play from here.
Would happen if a regular
There it is.
citizen walked in
So back up,
drunk and disorderly.
Yeah,
and
back up a little
intoxicated
bit,
during
so we
the meeting.
can get to the
Leave your
beginning
comments
of
below,
what
please.
she's saying.
One of the people, and not from
Well, she said
disorderly
one of the
during-
people.
and befuddled. How?
Yeah.
She
his
knows who
adult
the
life.
people are.
No idea
Yep.
what's going on.
I do want to note that many years ago, probably 5 or 6 years ago, I had a conversation with Sheriff Donald Street, and I do not believe that he's even ever drank a drop of alcohol in his life. And I know that he does not drink at all and hasn't in his adult life. The county where the sheriff's department is and the commissioner's building, it's the dry part of the county. One part's wet, one part's dry. So I'm kind of wondering and befuddled, how are the deputies that are present at these meetings not arresting commissioner if he is indeed publicly intoxicated and disorderly during a meeting. Now, I want to
Oh, okay. So that little comedy thing might have been one of the commissioners, the guy in the white beard. That's what I'm thinking.
ask everybody in chat and who views this, if you were just a regular one of the people and not from a protected, privileged class called commissioners, what do you think would happen if a regular citizen walked in drunk and disorderly and intoxicated during a meeting? Leave your comments below, please. I'd really like to know.
All right, let's get back to these boys in blue stirring up some shit.
I mean, because that's what you're asking for. Because
So let me make you.
no,
Pause
sir.
it.
No, sir. Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
What's the crime?
Yeah. So that voice at the end, that was funny. That was line one.
I love it.
What was I gonna say though? I don't oh, she used the people word so
Yes, she
well, and citizen word and privileges
Yeah.
and protected class, right? Because she said if
Yep.
you were just one of the people and not from a protected or privileged class,
Persons with immunities. Yeah.
right? That would be persons, right? And then
That would be government officials too. They have immunities. So they're
right, she
protected.
used them all so well, you know.
Yeah, she did. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The now the sheriff not drinking, I don't know what that freaking means. That's I mean, just because somebody doesn't drink or anything doesn't mean that they're not corrupt as fuck.
Right. Yeah. I still want to get this guy's name. And
Yeah.
like towards the beginning, or do you want me to just let it play through?
No, start at the beginning then if you think it's there, because
Yeah.
I want to get that name too.
Okay.
Property, sir.
2840. This can go easier. This can go bad.
This is live.
Oh
streaming
my
right
God.
now.
Well, that's fine.
I know,
I'm not
right?
operating a motor vehicle.
He just fucking said that.
Yeah,
This can
we
go
do this the
easy.
way or the hard way. Yeah.
No, he said this can go easy or this can go bad.
Bad. Yeah.
Holy
bad.
shit.
Yeah. I'm not surprised
That
about this
is
at all.
not how you start a consensual stop, which is what this fucking is.
Well, no, the guy's sitting on private property. It's not even a stop. He's just pulling up on him and interrogating him.
That's what I
who
said.
are
It's a
you?
consensual stop. That's
Yep.
it has to be consensual because he doesn't have anything, no reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime.
Yep.
So, this should all be under consent, but to say this can go easy or this can go bad.
Bad is kind of a threat. Yeah.
Well, it's most definitely a threat.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can definitely understand why this guy clammed up and went live and live streamed it. It's because he knew this guy was a tyrant, and this guy is investigating this potential murder of Lion One. Yeah, and of course he probably doesn't like who she is because she basically exposed him on this video. So
yeah, I think that's definitely a conflict of interest, and
yep.
might
Yet another
explain
reason why I have no confidence in Mitchell County Sheriff's Department at all.
Yet another reason.
Yep.
All right. So you think he says it?
Stay in your vehicle, okay?
Yeah, I know he identifies himself when the guy asks. He says his name and badge number. So I want to get to it.
Let's get to it.
A 28 on my vehicle. Sir, you're absolutely wrong for this. I'm getting out. Am I being detained?
Sir.
Am I being detained? Right now? Are you detaining me right now, sir? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Am I being detained? Yes or no? Yes or no, sir? What is your name and your badge number?
I'm Cecil Hobson. I'm captain of the sheriff's
Uh-huh.
office.
Am I being
Cecil,
detained?
He
Am I
just
being
said
detained,
it.
sir?
yeah, Cecil Hobson? Is that what I heard?
I heard that he's a captain
Yeah, of the sheriff's department back then.
at that time. Yeah.
Right.
How old is this video?
Let me make it small here. It was put out a year ago, looks like.
Does it have the month or the date, or
It doesn't.
even if you go to like more in the description? Is there a
Let me see if I
description?
can. Yeah. Okay, Mitchell County Commission, Mitchell County, North Carolina Sheriff Donald Street is the sheriff. It doesn't say, okay. Yeah, it doesn't give the name of the guy still.
Okay, well, we'll back it up and listen to that again. Have no
Yeah,
worries.
and
But
folks in the chat, if you can hear what he says and kind of come to a consensus of what that last name is, that
I
would be
heard
helpful.
something Hobbs, but you said Hobbs. There's more to it. All I heard was the Hobbs part, and I didn't hear his
Right.
first name. Or okay, let's hear it
Here we
again.
go. All right, let's back it up a
No.
little.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Am I being detained? Yes or no? Yes or no, sir? What is your name and your badge number?
I'm Cecil Hobson. I'm captain of the sheriff's office.
Uh-huh.
Cecil Hobson.
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
I heard Cecil Hobson, captain
I'm-
of the Mitchell County Sheriff's Department.
All I'm hearing is Cecil Hobbs, but
And that could be.
but
What's the
if
consensus in
there's
the
a
chat?
Hobson, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'd have to hear it
Yeah.
again.
Yep. Let's try it one more time here.
Now, are you detaining me right now, sir? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Am I being detained? Yes or no? Yes or no, sir? What is your name and your badge number?
I'm Cecil Hobson. I'm captain of the sheriff's
Uh-huh.
office.
Cecil it could be Hobbs. It could be Hobson. I'm not getting any feedback from the chat as to who they think.
Well, I think we
the
have
name-
enough to go on. Cecil Hobbs
Yeah.
or Hobson, something like
Yep.
that. There was a captain in the Mitchell County Sheriff's Department around 1 year
year.
ago.
Yep. And so we do know that he's on this investigation of Line 1 right now.
He's
we do
closer
have it
than
on
he
a-
fucking should be. Any part of it at all. He should have zero part of this investigation. This guy is dumb as a fucking doornail. Any
Yep.
part of this investigation should be hidden from him at all times. This guy, I mean, there's only two options with him: easy or bad.
Right.
Well, murder investigations aren't easy.
Right. And we
Cecil.
don't want this murder investigation to go bad.
Right.
Because if you violate somebody's rights, that can get them off.
Yeah, those are the only two options with him. This can go easy or bad.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And we want it done right.
That was right at the beginning that he said that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Something definitely wrong with this guy.
That's
all
all too many police officers have that exact same attitude, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Flower of Freedom is in the chat.
Yeah. Woo woo. I'm excited.
Yep.
I love it when a union comes together.
Me too.
So, like I said, there's going to be 2 more streams today. It is the 2-month anniversary of Lovely Lion. And every day we have pressed on, we've pressed harder, we've pressed now.
Yep. And it is an action. I think Finkel got that twisted. He thinks it's a thing.
What's a
When
thing?
he said your channel is you. Press hard.
Oh,
He's like,
right.
he
Words.
doesn't understand what pressing is. Yeah.
Right. Pressing is not something you are, it's something you do. That's part of
Exactly.
the press on, press harder, press now philosophy, people school, right? People are people. And like a rose is a rose is a rose. By any name, a rose is a rose. It is what it is. And people are people, and they don't change into the press. They do press. It's one thing people do. They assemble.
Right.
They religion. They petition. They speech it up. They speech it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, speech. The exact word in there is speech, right? So if you keep that the same word, speech it up.
Yeah, words mean things, especially in the Constitution. You got to break them down, really decipher what the words really mean in there. You know, uh, and people has taught me a lot about the Constitution. He didn't have to teach my wife, but he did teach me. My wife already knew that those words meant.
She's been trying to teach you for 20 fucking years, Cliff.
Yeah, I know. And I don't listen. I have to hear from somebody else. Just one of those dumb men that doesn't listen to their spouses, and their spouses are probably smarter than they are. Otherwise, you wouldn't be with them. I've experienced ditzy women, and when I was younger, especially, and couldn't have a conversation with them. So I finally found somebody way more intelligent than I am, and happy that I did. So.
Well, we're all intelligent about something. Everybody's learning all the time. Certainly couldn't have done the investigation without you.
Well, yeah, and when I told my wife, and I did tell my wife, I'm going to be leaving for about a month or so. She didn't actually give me permission, but she knew I meant business when I said I'm leaving for a while. Sorry, that's just the way it is. So, but she enjoyed the break.
Well, I told her that I would take care of you and you'd be safe, and so that's.
Yeah, you did set her at ease at that because she didn't think it was all that great of an idea. But she was happy when I got home. But
not as happy as me.
Oh yeah, I'm sleeping in the same room. Oh, oh my lord, yeah, it's like and cramped up in a rental car. Yeah,
those were good times, though.
It was very much worth it, and all the petty stuff didn't matter. We knew we were on a mission, and we accomplished a lot out there. So it was well worth the tired, the early rises and the late nights, and driving exhausted. I was glad to get that break though in Westside when we picked her up because she could drive for me. Gave me a good break. Yep.
Whipping it.
Yep, whipping it.
Whipping it.
Yeah, she's the her and Carolina Fort Worth would be two peas in a pod there, man. They're driving. Woo.
Carolina has a badge now, the Carolina Charger.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, she does charge. She is a hard charger. And
well, she drives the Charger. She drives the Charger. Yeah.
Yeah, Carolina Charger. I like it.
Yeah. I did that. Yeah.
She loves it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you put that in the percent too, so when I see her in chats, I can
I'm pretty sure I
drop it?
did put it in there, but
Oh, and somebody else too, Frank Pants. I still don't have his. I know you.
you had one opportunity to get it, and if you didn't get
dang
his is the special one that you only get one chance at.
Well,
It's
what if I go ahead and give you an extra bow at 420? Could I?
maybe. I mean, bows do get you places and stuff in this union. Like, yeah.
So I watched Bow's live stream too. Speaking of Bow, I watched his live stream today, and he gave me a nice shout out. It was really nice. Told people to come to my channel and stuff. I do appreciate Bow. Bow is the boss.
Oh
Bow's the boss.
Oh yeah. And now you can hold the flames to the piggies' feet and pass it around to all the peeps. If you get the torture candles along with Bow's voodoo dolls.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully he makes one with GS, and people can get a GS doll, voodoo doll.
Oh, I think those are already in the making somewhere, somehow. I mean, his charts. Wow, his astrological charts are something else. The circles, so many circles. Neptune and Saturn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know he likes to repeat your astrology stuff. He poo poos it, and so. But we don't care. Yeah.
Oh, it's one of his weaknesses. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's vulnerable to the astrology.
Yeah.
And the numerology. And we're coming at him from the dream world. I mean,
I love it.
Go to bed, GS. You're tired. You're tired, bro. You're tired.
I know. He'll get triggered. I think sometimes we're a little too hard on GS. He does have anger issues, so we got to be careful, I guess. Not.
I mean, he's scared of you. He won't come on your stream for any reason, shape, or form.
No.
Westside is really his best. Westside is really his best chance,
Yeah. She'll be very fair with him, whereas I'm not.
I mean,
all that fair.
he would have to. He would have to explain some things, because the way that he talked about Alicia, is gonna. Yeah, I mean,
that's not unusual for GS to disparage women, though. It's really not.
It's not. It's not.
Does it all the time.
Right.
Every day of the week.
Right. But I don't think that aged very well,
No,
the way he talked about her. And
Nothing
he doesn't know her.
Well.
He doesn't know her.
He doesn't. He doesn't know anybody that he disparages. He doesn't even know me. He thinks he does, but he doesn't. So, I mean, it's he's just he's a projector. Every time he opens his mouth in a disparaging way to somebody, he's basically talking about himself secretly, which is really, I mean, the things that come out of his mouth. Wow.
Whoa, we can't talk about all the things that come out of his mouth and stuff.
No.
I mean,
well, we could, but we don't need to.
What color the dildos are, and I mean,
right, yeah. Or maybe he sits in a corner, with a box of tissues sometimes. Who knows? But,
I don't think so. I'm getting the feeling that this guy is really thinks he's. I mean, this is some serious. Okay, this is one guy's an arms dealer, right? Let's focus, right, and bring this into proper perspective, because there's two murders, right, that have happened in this group with Kaiser and Billy Those are the two murderers so far. And then GS, JJ, and Kfar. Okay. And trust me, bro, Kfar's all up in it.
Yeah, I think
But
he gets triggered when you say "trust me, bro" too.
yeah. Oh, yeah. But
Uh,
because they can't stand it that peeps do
yeah,
trust me, you know?
yeah,
And
yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying everybody in the whole world, but some peeps do trust me, right?
yeah,
And I trust them too, you know? And they don't just
yeah,
trust me, but they trust other peeps too, like Joe
yeah,
fucking Cool Baby.
yeah,
You know, she called him and they trust Sean Porter, you know, and
yeah,
they uh trust Alicia, and they trust Erica.
yeah,
Um, Wrights Crispy got up and spoke. Sam the Man spoke about her.
yeah.
Um,
Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation, John Phylax, Bow,
Yeah, yeah,
uh, Paul Enslaved had Sean on. No Name Coder, West Side Accountability, Gregory, Ajok, Caucasian Sasquatch, Toe for Life,
yeah,
Powder Dusty,
yeah.
the outpouring of support. New Jersey
And these are
Watcher,
just,
though. Jersey
yeah,
Watcher is what I wanted. That's the one I wanted to mention last because I wanted to talk about Jersey Watcher and, you know, how this is all freaking connected, right? Like, I can't uh, ignore the fact that this is an attack on a channel that is a major part of this murder investigation. Jersey Watcher was there on the day one. He was very important. He was very important to me for this murder investigation. I knew that politically I needed to go talk to Jersey Watcher, right?
yeah.
And we did. And with Westside and Broken System and Brandon and you, and we all met him and we stood around in a circle and we came together.
Yes, we did.
And
And you could
yeah,
tell it was genuine and sincere conversations that we had about the Constitution and this movement. Um, I mean, people, they feel it. It's in their heart. It's not just a clicks and views type thing. We don't really meet with those kinds of people. These people really believe in the Constitution and our freedoms. Um, and I know that GS likes to pew pew that, but it's probably because he doesn't believe in the Constitution. You know, he doesn't believe in freedom.
freedom is scary. Get the fuck over
Yep,
it.
yep, yep.
Uh,
And this is not to mention all the supporters, people like Lion One. They have really been behind what we're doing too. I mean, there's so many. You can't name everyone that is part of this and helping and giving their opinions. I mean, it's awesome the way this
yeah.
is going.
But Jersey Watcher Christo has been arrested, and his
Yep,
channel, according to Sam the Man, has been taken down.
yep. He's
Um,
got that backup channel, and I want people to, if my mods can find the backup channel, please put that in the chat, and everyone go there and please subscribe to his backup channel. Um, and Yeah, they 5150'd him. Which is not unusual. A lot of people in our community get 5150'd. You know, we must be crazy because we actually believe in the Constitution. So yeah, we're just bonkers.
well,
Yeah,
what they really do is the judge orders these competency things from the hospital, and then they take you to the hospital, and the hospitals are furious because they don't have beds for this shit, or the fucking time, or the staff, or the money, or the patients, you know, and they get stuck with these because the government wants to cover their fucking ass, and then they usually just discharge them right away unless they're totally fucking bonkers and want to kill themselves or whatever. If they're making threats of harm to themselves or others, which Christo ain't doing that. Um,
exactly.
you know,
Yeah. Well,
No.
it's just like in Hagerstown, Maryland, with you. I mean, just because you don't talk or speak or walk or do anything in that jail, they just want to take you to the hospital like you're 5150 and just drop you off and leave you there.
It
It's
wasn't
like,
anything like that. Like I was 51. It wasn't anything like
no,
that.
no,
No,
and I
it
assume
wasn't.
that,
It
but
was well,
didn't
they
know what else to
carried
do with
me.
that.
They took me to the hospital and they put me on a bed, and then I wasn't cuffed and I didn't have any jail clothes on, and they just walked away.
Yeah, that's what they typically do now, it
Yeah,
seems.
that's the hospital trick,
Yep, the
right?
hospital trick.
Yeah, yeah. And then I mean that's better for everybody.
Yeah. But especially the jail. Oh my lord, they hate it when you're in there. You make their lives miserable. Uh, they got to do everything for you and try to get you to eat and drink.
Yeah, well, or it doesn't get done. Yeah, it doesn't get done. Right? They don't
Right.
know. They don't know how to make me eat. They
Yeah.
don't know how to make me drink. They don't know how to make me
Yep.
walk or talk or give a fuck.
Yep.
They
And
don't know how to
yep.
make anybody do it, but they tell them to do it, and they just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Generally. But
Yeah.
if you don't
You
do
can't
it,
control
then
your body.
they have a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a custody issue, right? It's just like if you have a child and they are not eating and they're not drinking and they're not walking or talking, um, then
Eventually, they'll
this,
take you to the hospital.
yeah, the state's going to take that child because, I mean, even if you're offering them food or whatever, like obviously it's the wrong environment or something. Like, uh,
Yeah.
you're going to lose custody, and they can't maintain custody either. That's a problem for them.
Yeah,
Right.
and
They
they
can't
can't
they
even make
can't
you leave
maintain no, they can't
the
make me
jail.
leave. Right.
They say,
Right.
"Okay, you're free to go," and you just sit there, and it's like, what?
Right.
They're
Right.
just flabbergasted by what you do. They don't know how to deal with you at all. I love it.
Flabbergasted is a good word to describe it, but somebody let them know about the hospital trick because that worked in Farmington, so they did that again in Hagerstown.
Yeah,
Oh, is that the
I guess
master?
it's pronounced.
Is that
I guess it's
the
pronounced.
master
Hey,
manifester?
yes, it is. On
What
device.
what does he have to say?
The government has, if the government has proof of fact of having jurisdiction and authority over people, pretty sure they would place it into evidence rather than threatening or arresting or kidnapping me for contempt for demanding proof. Yeah, I mean, but you talk to him, Wandemise. People doesn't even talk to him, so he doesn't even recognize him. So at all. So um, yeah,
Right. I'm totally above all that.
yeah,
Way too good to dignify them with the
yeah,
response and shit. What they say is meaningless to me. But like in this investigation, there are a lot of folks that do want answers from the government, and
yeah,
I don't hold that against them. That that they are supposed to be entitled to that as
yeah,
citizens of the United
yeah,
States and of the state of North Carolina in fucking particular.
yeah,
Okay. They are entitled to answers about the murder of Andrea Matthews
yeah,
on May 30th, 2025, around 3:30 p.m. East Coast time.
yeah,
And so, okay, so Billy says he got home at 3:30.
yeah.
And Andrea got
Out of
off
his own mouth. We
Andrea
all
got
heard it.
Andrea got off the phone with Alicia at 3:23.
Yep.
Billy says he did not hear a gunshot after that. Uh, if it was a Glock 19 that was used. The consensus is that there's no way he wouldn't have heard a Glock 19 go off, even if he's in the shower. It's not that big of a house.
And you
But
would know, you've been there. So
it's not that big of a house, but I'm not a gun expert or anything. I don't profess to know how loud a Glock 19 is.
yeah.
We've asked that question. We've posed that question to the audience. Are you familiar with the Glock 19, Cliff?
It's pretty loud.
It's pretty loud.
Yeah, yeah. And in a smaller house like that, you're going to hear it even if you're in the shower. So for him to say that he didn't even hear anything is ridiculous. And I also want to let people know too. He said out of his own mouth, he called the authorities at 4:17 p.m.
Right. That's
So
when he
the
first
timeline.
called. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when he called 911. So between 3:23 and 4:17, she was shot. And he did all of these other things too, out of his own mouth as well. So
Well,
something's really screwy on the timeline here.
that's for sure. We know that. But we
And then
know it was
after
sooner
all,
than that, right? I mean, we know it
right?
was sooner than that.
Yep. Yeah. We just don't know exactly when. Between
I mean, it
3:30 and
can't be after
4:17.
he got home, or he would have heard a shot.
Right. Yep.
Well, okay, we do
Well,
know that we do think he killed her. So it could have been any time in there, right?
yeah. Or somebody else came in while he was in the shower to give him some sort of a uh, alibi, and that's all he talks about is things that would be an alibi continuously. Only he trips himself up when because he doesn't say the same thing every time. One time he said she was cold. Another time he says she's gurgling. You know, something.
Alicia said that she fought for her life.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. And all the
I mean,
indicators
not
before this
Alicia,
happened.
Erica.
Yeah,
Erica, right? She had a dream
yeah,
and she fought for
I,
her life.
yeah. Oh, I could tell you stories about my mom and her premonitions, but we're not going to do that today. But yeah, even my dad, who doesn't believe in that sort of thing, was like, "Ooh, if she says something, well, we better listen." You know, she had
Right.
those kinds of things. And there was always negative stuff too. That would be a horrible way to. Um, I mean, my daughter has that too, but it's always positive stuff. It's really weird. And I know I believe in that kind of stuff because of my mom. It saved my life. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. I'll be damned. So, okay. We probably should end this stream pretty soon, but we are going to have 2 more streams today. There's going to be a, there's going to be the phone call. The phone
Yeah.
call between the Hawk and Alicia.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
that
do we
is
know?
coming up
Are
on
you
the
going to give
next
out any?
stream.
Are you
Huh?
going to give out any channel names where people can look for these next 2 streams, or just going to have them, be prepared to see a live stream coming up?
I'm gonna make him do mental jumping jacks and search all of YouTube to find it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. All
it's
part of the cult. I
it's
got
all part of the cult. It'll make sense later. Trust
you.
me, bro.
I love it. So we all know that GS is going to proofread my stream. He doesn't proofread anybody else's because he's fixated on me, as usual. I think he's got a thing for me. And GS, just so you know, I don't swing that way. But yeah, I think we should go ahead and end the stream here. And I want to thank everybody for coming in. It's been a good one. And people, do you have anything else to say before I go ahead and end?
Fuck a troll in the butt.
There we go. And here we go. Have a good one.
Well, the sun sets low on the dusty plain. Justice walks slow, but it ain't the same. The law can't reach and the sheriff's gone. So we take the reins and we right the wrong. The vigilance committee's here when the law ain't enough. We take it into our own hand where the road's getting rough. In the dead of the night, when the sky's turning blue, we make our stand, ain't no fear, we see it through. Outlaws hide in the hills so steep, but we track them down while the town's asleep. No badge on our chest, but we swore an oath. Justice and accountability, we want both. They call it the Vigilance Committee when the law ain't enough. We take it into our own hands where the road's getting rough. In the dead of the night, when the sky's turning blue, we make our stand, ain't no fear, we see it through. We ain't no angels, but we ain't the sin. When the law won't listen, that's when we begin. With a steady hand and a fire in our soul, we bring the justice, we pay the toll. They say it's a game that the brave must play, but the lines get blurry when the law won't sway. Ain't no judge, ain't no jury here, just the cold wind blowing and a voice you can hear. They call it the Vigilance Committee when the law ain't enough. We take it into our own hand where the road's getting rough. In the dead of the night, when the sky's turning blue, we make our stand, ain't no fear, we see it through. So when the law can't save you and you're all alone, just remember the Vigilance Committee, we'll be taking you home.